Hey everyone, welcome back to Paul's Q. Today we're going to do the front shelf video. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it, so we're going to get it into it. Well, I'll show you what I got and what we're going to do. We'll go from there. Let's see what we're doing. Let's check out what we need. See you guys in a second. All right, there we go. Here's the Pit Boss. This is the classic model sold at Walmart, which is the 700 FB, except it's a little bit different. I've already done that video, which everybody can see. You're going to need one of those. Then we got a 2x12 right here, which 2x12 is basically 11¼ inches on the width of it. And what you're going to need is a tape measure, some collapsible hinges, which I have, drill, nothing's fancy, impact gun, a level. We're going to be using either an 8mm socket or 5/16 socket, which are pretty much the same size. And here's what we're gonna get. We have 1/8" drill bit we're gonna do for a pilot hole, even though I'm using self-drilling screws, as you can see. Now you're gonna have lock nuts. Oops, there we go. You're gonna have lock nuts, which you'll see what we're gonna use those for. Those are a spacer, and wood screws to attach our shelf. And these are all 10 by 1¼ for the wood screws, 10 by 1¾ for the self-drilling screws, and 1/4 by 20 for, or 1/4 inch - 20 for the locking nuts. That's what we're gonna need. Oh, I forgot. And some masking tape. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with that. Nothing fancy. Well, let's get started. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is you will need a Phillips screwdriver. We're gonna start by removing this front piece here. You're not going to need it. It doesn't add any support. It's just got the Pit Boss logo, and that's about it. So let me start by getting this off. Just remove the 4 screws that hold it in place, and just remove it all together, just like that. I'm going to remove the other 3 screws now. We'll pick back up. And I found something. Look at that. That plate's been hiding this all this time. The heat's been wearing the paint off of it. You can see a little bit of rust starting over here, a little bit over here and here. I would have never suspected that, because the rest of the pit, there's nothing wrong with it. Amazing what you find when you take shit off. Maybe that's part of the reason why they put that there, so it hides that. Well, we'll pick back up in a second. All right, we're back. I had a little bit of a delay. I got a phone call there from Rico over at Smoking Jazz Barbecue. It's just on the phone, shooting the shit with him. Well, let's get the next step going. Now we're going to use our tape. Basically, we just want to go from the center of the bottom screw hole and around to the center of the other side of the bottom screw hole. Because that's basically where we're going to line up the bottom of our bracket here. So we're basically just making a guideline for us. Get you out of my tripod here and get you over here to have a look. So you can see slightly, that's in the center of the hole there, and that's in the center of the hole there. So that gives us our marking for our bottom. I'm going to do the other side. We'll pick back up when we're ready to do something else. Okay, so we got that tape in place. So now if you're measuring down with your tape measure, from the top of the weld over here on the leg, you'll get 5 3/4 inch down, which is to the center of the screw holes, where that cover plate was there with the Pit Boss logo. That's the measurement you're going to want, 5 3/4. So unless you want to put the shelf wherever else you want to put it, I'm just showing you how I'm doing it. You guys can do it the exact same or change it up and do it any way you want to do it once you get to see how it's done. We'll pick back up in a second. Okay, next thing you're going to want to do now is take your collapsible bracket. As you can see, collapses. You want to line the bottom up with that tape, just like that. And take something that you have, just describe it, just to mark where your screws are going to go. Which is what I'm doing right now, so we know where to drill our pilot hole. So there we go. Next, you want to take your drill with your 1/8 drill bit and just drill a hole now where the pilot hole is. Let me speed the drill up. There we go. So I'm going to drill out the 4 bottom ones, the 2 on this side, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And then we'll get to that step. See you then. Let's put these hinges on now. Take your hinge. It's a collapsible hinge. You'll see in a minute why we're doing this. We're going to use our collapsible hinges. Now I have gone ahead and went and got my magnetic nut setter, which is 5/16, which is perfect for these self-drilling screws. So now we'll just put that in our impact. We'll take one of these. There we go. Let's get this on here. Line it up with the holes that we've pre-drilled. And then get it started. That's all we're doing, is just getting it started. Just like so. The magnet falls out of this one. It's okay. It's not gonna hurt. The magnet will make your life a hell of a lot easier. Into the second hole here. Oh. Hopefully yours doesn't have a loose magnet in it. There we go. So now we got that on the bottoms. So now what you want to do, when I said we're going to be using those lock nuts, that's your spacer. So you're going to put the nut in the back side, and then from the front, put your screw. And then you want to line it up with your hole that you've pre-drilled already. Just like so. You're going to want to do that with the other side. Same exact process. Do it left-handed. Just put your nut behind. And here we go. Why aren't you lining up with my hole? We're not lining up here. Technical error here. I don't know what's going on. She's not lining up right. Well, I'm going to finish this off. You've seen how we did the first 3. I'm going to get this one done and also do the second one. And we'll pick back up then. Oh, we've got them both on. Now you'll see they're level with that spacer in the back. There you go. See the bubble? It's level. This side here. Can't see it on this side. It must be my lighting. It's level. Perfect. Now, you'll take your wood. And there you go. And that will be your front shelf. Now with the wood screws, you got 3 holes on the bottom of these brackets. You just take your wood screws and screw it in to the wood from the bottom to hold it in place. I won't be doing that right now. I've just done the brackets and that. You see how it's done. And whenever you're cooking and everything else, this will be folding out of the way. That's why we wanted the collapsible ones. Bring it up and it'll sit there like so. So now you have an 11.5-inch work area. You put your cookie sheet here, prep your meat, whatever, and make your life a lot easier. I know it's not great level, but it's okay. I don't mind it where it is, a little bit lower. Should work out well for me. If you're a little bit of a taller guy, might be a little bit of an issue for you with the height. Now the reason why I'm not fixing the wood to it right now is because I still got to cut this to size, however size you want it. I'm going to do mine probably just the width of the grill. That's how I'm going to do mine. And I've still got to sand it down and stain it and everything else that I'm going to do with it. You finish it however you want to finish it. Finish it off with a wood stain like I'm going to do. Or if you want to paint it, you can paint it. However you feel you want to finish it off. That's how you're going to do it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope this helped you out. I know it's going to help me out a lot having this front shelf now. So hopefully it helps you guys out as much too. Sorry it's taking a little while to get this video done. I finally gotten a day where the kids aren't around and I can get it done. And nobody's in my hair bugging me trying to steal the drill and do other things with the drill. Well, hit the subscribe if you guys like this one. I'll have more stuff coming soon. See you guys on the next one. Bye.